lie, I ain't gon' hold you. Flex, that's right. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. Alright. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. You know, for sure. I can't lie to you, bitch. No, I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. Flex, that's right. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. Alright. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. You know, for sure. I can't lie to you, bitch. Let me falling in a hole too, girl. I just wanna hold you. Do you remember where I told you? Yeah, that's right. Hope you don't get amnesia, girl. Yeah, hope you don't think I need you, girl. But if we together, you complete my world. Never let the swan see your pearls. Shit so sick you might need to earn. You wanna play but I need a girl. Yeah. And traveling on earth got you in a maze. Looking at the sun got you in a daze. Uriel take apples and make apple cider. Uriel take lemons and make lemonade. Same situation, just a different day. Way too hot, I ain't trying to chill. All you motherfuckers talking good ass game, but I can really tell that you lying for real. Look the powder, catch a thrill, push the higher the hill. Because I ain't really trying to die in the field. You wanna tell me something but you hide in the field. You got a nigga looking back like you childish as hell. Because no, I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. Flex, that's right. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. You know, for sure. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. You know, for sure. I can't lie to you, bitch. All you gotta do is just call on the phone. But I can see it now that you hardly at home. You lie about every little goddamn thing. You even lie about the damn drugs you had on. Think we need to separate like Tommy and Ghost. I'm feeling like Clyde when body got ghost. You really take a look at the universe. You looking at a whole bunch of stars in a hole. Why you lie? You ain't even gon' have my back. Girl, can't tell me why you act like that. I smoke back to back, no cataracts. I'm about to tap that ass, that's a matter of fact. No Chipotle, girl, but that's a rap. Girl, little pussy gon' snap right back. Stick it with the stick, right, tat tat tat. And you ain't know that I can hit it from the back like that. Together, no pro-tools. You gassed up, but you still got no juice. Archangel Uriel just spoke true. My spirit bomber just like Goku's. Supreme God, I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. Flex, that's right. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. Alright. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. You know, for sure. I can't lie to you, bitch. No, I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. I can't even lie, I ain't gon' hold you. You know, for sure. I can't lie to you, bitch. No.
Nah, this should look good.
Yeah, it look good, bro.
Let me see if it... Nah, that white.
Rocking with your book bag on?
Yeah.
Backpack shit?
Backpack shit, yeah, straight up. Hey.
I'm on my business, I don't worry who I'm better than. A OG and the G is for gentlemen. I'm not a killer, but don't push me to the edge, yo. I never shot a gun, but I really can though. Blah, blah, yeah. Drop you on the spot, this the gun, report the crime. Act goofy to the cops, I don't live that life. I don't know who got shot, I hope you saw that crime. I hope his killer gets caught, bitch. A hating ass nigga, call me Joe Budden. It's an everyday struggle just to hear these niggas mumbling. I travel everywhere cause my heart my fucking home. A real G, I'm moving silence like a fucking gnome. It's the fantasy, killing beats casually. The whole game a travesty, and I'm the GOAT actually. It's the king, bow down to your majesty. Your favorite rapper, whole style is a fallacy. I'm not from the streets, I rep the burbs. I'm not from New York, I'm representing Jersey. Thinking that we soft cause we looking like nerds? Nigga, fuck what you heard. Real hip hop, you ain't living what you spittin', nigga. Real rap, if I spit it, then I really live it, nigga. Real hip hop, you ain't living what you spittin', nigga. Out here really killing shit, never had to pull a trigger.
Jersey God in the building, the chopper looking proper. Sounds coming off of the rounds, smoking like a roster. The shit I'm toting is golden, quarter bro Oscar. The beat is acid, the flow is ayahuasca. In this game of life, work hard and move steady. Be careful of the crown, it's known to be heavy. Get turned soon, diamonds are forever like perfume. It's true, two Geminis with earth moons be illin' it. Freddie to Jason, how we be killing it. Shorty threw that ass back, I started flipping it. All up in her waters, never will I falter. Guts rearrange it, writing pages like an author. Nala Brown with the stars, yeah, I be reading ya. Catching flights in the night, word to Expedia, yeah. Walk around this shit like some flip-flops. Gemini gang, real shit, it's hip-hop.
I'm not from the streets, I rep the burbs. I'm not from New York, I'm representing Jersey. Thinking that we soft cause we looking like nerds? Huh. Nigga, fuck what you heard. Real hip hop, you ain't living what you spittin', nigga. Real rap, if I spit it, then I really live it, nigga. Real hip hop, you ain't living what you spittin', nigga. Out here really killing shit, never had to pull a trigger, nigga. Yeah.
One of the dopest shots ever is in the video with me and City, where we standing back to back.
Yeah.
And John is.
Yeah,
that shit hard.
This shit hard.
Brightest and prettiest star cluster in the northern sky, or even in the sky as a whole. At the moment, it's just up there. If you go up from Venus, about as far as Jupiter is down, you'll see something shimmering in the dark.
Yeah. Operator telling my system to malfunction. Shorty in my space, been waiting on a conjunction. Had to tell you that I want you, I can't afford no assumptions. Right for consumption, that's a no-brainer. Say she tired of entertainers, I'm more of an audio painter. My portraits are gorgeous like you, baby. You been by the moon lately, I think I need to take you again. Don't wanna skip being friends, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking intimacy. Just a kiss on the cheek at least, and when temperatures increase, we can explore. I'm more adore seeing you being you. My spirit open doors, I'm trying to give me a better view. Thinking me and you could expand. I'm just a man, got a plan though. Purchase the planet, we planting seeds in the cosmos. Whatever you need before you breathe, I'ma get it. So if you with it, stop wasting all this time and just get in. I can't deny that I've had my eye on you since I passed on through, baby. You've got that vibe I can't find nowhere else. Wanna keep you to myself.
I'm selfish, yeah, you rollin' with Z though. You know what the vibes is, you know it's a Rio. You know that I gotta set the stage like a Leo. But I'm a Aquarius, I can't be on no scary shit for Rio. Change is grandiose, I'm swimming with the current like Theo. They got their hands out like they need help. Well, I ain't no octopus, but I can show you how to optimize and push. I can show you how to optimize the puss. How you feel? Coming from flight school for Rio. We ain't even had to go to Rio to Neo, that I'm the one. I need a trinity, huh? How we creating in these spaces need infinity, huh? And I can't play about myself cause it ain't plenty, son. Secret enemies, people hating, defending, they don't. They just want my attention. I'm a man on a mission, remember.
I can't deny that I've had my eye on you since I passed on through, baby. You've got that vibe I can't find nowhere else. Wanna keep you to myself.
it's deep.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I couldn't hear shit. I'll be
Oh,
honest.
yeah. I feel you, bro. I had to back you through it. You good.
But
Oh, yeah, you good. So good.
Real shit, you know what I'm saying? We out here, we got the podcast going on, you know what I'm saying? Dolo showed up, he spoke, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's just a great time. You know, we got Dave B on the camera,
Yes, sir.
we got motherfucking good vibes, we got positive energy, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the whole Soul Group,
Whole Soul
shout
Group.
out to the motherfucking Flight Boss, you know what I'm saying? For, you know, just awakening our spirits and getting us on track and shit like that. So all of us can come as a motherfucking unit and do what we gotta do. And shit like that. And y'all know how I'm coming. I'm getting you in shape and form. So get your ass.
For the new
in the
leg.
game.
When it all falls down, you'll be the one reaching for the ground. Yeah. I go up, they want me drowning. I throw up the peace sign. Yeah. I go up, they want me drowning. I throw up the peace sign. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm back on the block and you know how I'm rocking. My money different, you know how we shopping. Straight with the family, we paying for nothing. Taught that little bitch how to tune up her chakras. Taught about gold, that silver, that copper. Alchemy, alchemist, alkaline water. Drip like a waterfall, drip like a faucet. They be like, Kiss, why you acting so bossy? I'm like, I'm not acting, little bitch, I am it. When I had nothing, like, little bitch, I am it. I could not get myself lost in the image. See, though the coaches, you coming to scrimmage. Kills be the artist, you coming to hear it. Made up my life for the fucking experience. You can go down, I'ma float up my spirit.
They want me drowning. I throw up the peace sign. Yeah. I go up, they want me drowning. I throw up the peace sign. Yeah.
Yeah, spiritual neighborhood, know how I'm rocking. I done sat back and create all these chakras. Kill with Rapsito, 2 bro, tape and popper. They want me back like they missing they father. I'm killing these niggas that wanna be coddled. Shorty, she said it, she bad it, she love me. I gave her dick, then I flame up the ganja. Shorty stick out her little tongue when she swallow. Get in their head while I'm reading the Bible. Doing this ritual, sweating this ritual. I do this ritual shit for survival. Making ideas, I'm worshiping idols. Keeping that balance, I'm surfing this title. Merch, you can put it on birth. I got spirits around me that's gonna take them to church like we.
They want me drowning. I throw up the peace sign. Yeah. I go up, they want me drowning. I throw up the peace sign. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Based on that request we got from Nuda, I'm gonna play 2 more songs. I'm gonna play 2 more songs and then we'll get started. Thank you guys for your patience. Actually, no, I'm gonna just okay, never mind. I'm gonna just play this one.
I'm ready to go. I'm taking off. I'm gone. I'm high in my zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. I'll fly away.
Came up with a crazy dream, I went and pursued that. Everything they said I couldn't, I promised to do that. They said to follow your heart, I went and I proved that. The hell could your homie say? I done came a long way. Went from not in observation, a topic of conversation, to having the whole nation listen when my song play. Dare to dream, inspiration mixed with Abraham's patience. Only if I kill this Isaac, it'll take you out the matrix. Prejudice and hatred, the twin sons of Satan governing the mental station, but they reign can't change me. Really, could you blame me? Please. My mind's like Einstein, dudes keep fronting, so they hating by the sidelines. I tell them all to fall back, they some bumblefucks trying to bring me down, so I go hard and raise the culture up. Raging hell, but my flow is something heaven sent on my spiritual exodus, but this here the Genesis
I'm
church.
ready to go. I'm taking off. I'm gone. I'm high in my zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. I'll fly away.
Was busy looking for answers, I went and pursued that. Decided to do me, I promised to do that. Was given divine seeds, I went and I grew that. The hell could your homie say? I done came a long way. Went from following tradition, distracted by false religion. Was wondering what was missing till I found my own way. And these chicks, they never gave me the time of day. Now they see me shining, they gotta have me in every way. It's funny, they thought I was so lame, but they mind changed as soon as they saw me on stage. Must be the money, women are hard to trust, yo. They ain't getting my heart, but they could get the dick, though. This my Iliad, I'm the black Odysseus. Watch me spit that wisdom right after I spit some silly shit. Love that I'm a hypocrite, blame it on my Gemini sun. Cause paradox is how I find the one. Interrogate truth while I entertain lies. Coronation in the booth, man, I'm finally initiated. It's been a long time coming, yeah, and now I ain't afraid of nothing, nah.
I'm ready to go. I'm taking off. I'm gone. I'm high in my zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll fly away. I'll fly away. I'll fly away.
Fun fact about this song, this is 10 years old. This was the last bonus track on my very first album that I dropped 2013. It's not on streaming platforms, but it is on SoundCloud. I was 10 years. I know I spit that saucy bar about they ain't getting my heart. That was old me. That was younger me. I'm not as salty. It's cool. But it's always the bonus tracks. I got 2 bonus tracks on the album. I didn't even know y'all knew that song existed. So shout out to y'all. That means like the world to me. Yeah. Okay, nah. Let's do this. Welcome to your ceremony. All right. I saw some of you laughing. Right? Yo, it's cool. Oh, you guys are the fucking best. The link is in the SoundCloud. If you go to my RhymeSkeem SoundCloud, I will put the link in there. I got y'all. Let me get that back. But yeah, y'all. This is a very important ceremony to me. I'm glad you guys could make it. Unfortunately, what I learned about my sound system is that if I share the screen and if I play music from it, the audio latency gets so much more worse. So what I ask for those of you who have sent me music, if you send me music, because I want to get in the practice of just playing songs in the beginning of ceremonies, pre-gaming, send me the MP4. If you have a music video, send me the actual MP4 of the song or the video so I could just share it. And that way the audio latency won't suffer in between. Because I want to play certain people's songs, but if I played it, y'all won't hear it. So I need to get a better sound system. So if you guys have the actual MP4s, if you have that, I could just straight upload. That'll be a lot, that'll be a lot more fluid. But other than that, I'm very glad to have you guys here. And other than that, I'm very, very excited to break down a whole lot of this. Yes, you can send me y'all music. Any of you artists that have music, normally I would just ask you to send me the link. Just send me the MP4 of a video file. You can convert MP3s to MP4. So that's definitely cool. The only thing is that the work required to convert all of those to MP4s is just a lot. So if you just send me the MP4, I could just upload it directly. All right. The visual, if it's a music video, then it's already in MP4 form. If it's like a visual, like lyric video, and guys, send me your music. I'll play them every ceremony. And yeah, I mean, you can send art too. I can find a way to incorporate that. Eventually, these will be physical events. We'll have artists and performers, and we can all network. But yes, y'all, we are here activating the force. We are awakening activation of the force. So activation is this 2-degree Aries conjunction from 0 to 30 degrees. Once the moon makes it about 21, 22 degrees Pisces, we have finished the Aries signature. We are going to start the 30 to 60 degree Taurus manifestation. So we're activating this energy. We're going to manifest the magic of the energy, Pisces, moon, aqua, sun, and then we're going to direct the power of the energy, Aries, moon, aqua, sun. That's all activation. So over the next week, we are activating what is Aquarius? Well, if Taurus is natural energy, well, Aquarius is supernatural cosmic energy. So we're activating this like we do every year. But relative to Pluto here, which hasn't been since the 1700s, we are awakening the activation of this force. So, I mean, a lot of what I've been speaking on has been preparing to this transit and everything subsequently. Everything through Pluto and a Capricorn was awakening your body's ability to use the force at will. You have been using the force your entire life. The force is a energy that connects everything in the universe together. And is it just me? Like, have you been feeling more electrical energy as soon as the Mercury and the moon went into Aqua? I feel like it's subtle, but it's like, woo, woo. The telepathy is a lot more fluid. And one thing about telepathy is that 2024 to 2044 is awakening the telepathic grid. So it like, and that's a really dumb thing to say, but it's going to make a lot more sense as we awaken to what it is. So, if you think that we're all connected mentally, you're awakening so much more of your ability to channel that, to understand that, and to make sense of it outside of how our minds and imagination may kind of, you know what I'm saying, make sense of that. This is crazy to me. Peep this, guys.
Taylor Swift's album called? 13.
Yo! Dang!
You guys know the date of the Super Bowl?
It's the 11th.
Of
February.
11 plus 2.
11. Yeah.
Yo!
Who are they playing?
The 49ers.
It's 4 plus 9.
Dude, come on. 13.
Just saying. What seed are the 49ers?
The 1 seed.
What seed are the Chiefs?
The 2 seed.
No, the 3.
1 and 3.
13.
This dude is so stupid.
Where's Taylor Swift coming from? She's coming from Tokyo to the Super Bowl.
What does that mean?
A flight from Tokyo to Las Vegas.
It's 13 hours.
It's 13 hours.
This is
And I'm not even kidding.
What the
You know how many games Taylor Swift has been to?
13?
12.
This is the 13?
The Super Bowl will be the 13.
Is this all true? Or
Yeah, no, this is all for real. You guys know what Super Bowl this is?
And then on top of that, shout out to Josie. Josie let me know Taylor Swift has 13 Grammys. Normally, I think shit like this is stupid, but this got my attention. He did his homework. That is normally I'd be like, okay, that's a coincidence. I don't know. Considering they were in the Super Bowl 2020, I don't know. So, you know, I don't know what to conclude from that, but you know, whether the Chiefs win or not, let's not ever forget the 13 synchronicities. That's just very interesting. I don't really know what that means, but I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't think that had to be orchestrated from people in a room. Maybe this could be a higher level of synchronicity, but I don't think that's a coincidence at all. Some people think Taylor is a vampire. Who's never, and honestly, I don't hold it past her. Scorpio signature, Sagittarius. Who knows? Who knows? So you can't make it up. You can't make it up. The synchronizations of that are beyond coincidence. That's the only thing I can't really think of anything other than that. But yeah, other than that, I want to show you, of course, the activation of this. We are ready to enter the dream portal. So the Pisces season we're entering is a 1.5 year dream portal that we will exit completely different the way we entered. So this new moon in Aquarius is not just activating knowledge. You're going to guide that knowledge, okay, towards you into this whole notion of this dream. With the Aquarius knowledge, this enables us to have a GPS to make it through this mutable space. This is occurring during Saturn, bringing the end of the world with Neptune, world Saturn, end Pisces, end of the world, Saturn Pisces. For those of you who are born in 95, 94, 93, you're up. Okay. For those of you who you're up. Saturn Aqua passed you the torch, and now you see the burden. Now you see what it means to be of age. If you were born in the 60s, 60, I think it was last there like 69 or if you're born like 65 to 70, you just finished your first return. Those of you even born like in the 60s with Saturn Aqua, you finished your return and you already know what's up. Okay, so it's very important to understand we are most definitely stepping into this portal. And with the awakening here with Pluto, there is an extreme quality, Pluto Aqua, extreme quality of not just energy, but higher knowledge that is more than ever putting you in a position to navigate your connection with the rest of the collective. It's going to take 20 plus years of realizations and condense them. Oh, okay. So that's the first thing I kind of really want to make sure we have clear. This is a supernatural activation and awakening. Thank you, Frequency Matters. And the reason why this is very important is I want you to see how next year, once we have this new moon again, as you can see, this new moon is going to be a part of a Kazemi. We're going to have the new moon Kazemi in Aquarius. This is 2025, guys. Boom. All right. If we look at last year, this Cazimi happened in Capricorn, 29 degrees. And if we look at the year before that, we had the Cazimi once again in Capricorn. Okay. So it's very important to establish how 2025 is the let me actually show you this. The Cazimi that we had was in Capricorn. Boom. It was in Capricorn. Okay. Just making sure we're clear. Because the next, because the first Cazimi that we're going to have in Aquarius is 2025, where Saturn is ready to go into Aries within a few months of then. So this Cazimi in Aquarius is a new era. We are activating and awakening a brand new era. Imagine everyone around you is aware of the force. It is beginning to be mainstream, and everyone around them is realizing, wow, I have the force. That's next year. So new era of the force. That means this year up until next year, everyone is activating the force within them individually. It's not the first year that's ever happened. And that's going to lead to the realizations that lead up to this Cazimi. All right. Until then, we are on the pace and journey to now develop this next cycle of knowledge that in 6 months from now, during Leo season, will fully harvest. Okay. Beautiful. It's going to activate through Aries, start to integrate in Taurus through Cancer, and we will harvest from Leo to Scorpio. Okay. So be very mindful. The intentions that you're making right now will already begin to harvest. I agree, Jen, in 2 weeks, and then complete that harvest in 6 months. Where in 6 months from now, we are going to have our first opposition. We had one last year, but we're going to have an opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. Okay. So just be very mindful of that. Everything that you are, Aquarius is like writing a book. And then by Leo, you're taking that book you're writing and you're performing it socially on stage to other people. All right. You start to memorize the lines, Gemini season. So this is allowing you to really move forward with new knowledge, new moon, Aquarius knowledge, new moon, Aquarius, new knowledge, star card, new spiritual gifts, new abilities. And I really feel like this is going to take you beyond a lot of everything you thought about your potential. Let me remind you what you have always known. You have been, yes. Oh, if anyone uses Cazimi against me in a rap battle, you automatically win. You are more amazing than you are even capable of understanding. That is why dark forces have to prey on your low self-esteem in order to control. You are so powerful that you can only be manipulated if you give your power away. And I think for the first time in a long time for everyone, a lot of this is not just going to be ideological. You're getting ready through the Taurus energy to ground and land this spaceship. And that's why I'm so honored to serve, because this is not only as revolutionary as you may think it is, but it also puts you in a position to it puts you in a position to now awaken a higher facet of your mind that has always communicated with you your whole life, but you're now ready to understand. Like a lot of you have unconsciously been circulating through your own thoughts as intrapersonal communication, not realizing you were communicating with energies and frequencies that are outside of your brain's critical mind. So your brain can only make sense of this by assuming you're just talking to yourself, or, oh, I'm just flowing. These dynamics are getting ready to now open up, and your higher self can be like, oh, I know it was me the whole time. I know you knew that, motherfucker. Why are you acting like you don't know? So, like, yeah, for those of you who have not been introduced officially to your higher being, let this new moon be the introduction. Okay, especially as Mars and Venus are going to enter Capricorn over the next 2 weeks. As soon as they enter the party, we bussin'. It's a wrap. We're going for it. Boom. We want to also take into account that this new moon is occurring at the 3rd decan, sub-ruled by Venus, which is going to polish the very extraordinary fringe elements of this knowledge in a way that enables you to realistically and classically express. All right. So here's the best part about this. What do you have to do? Well, right now we are sowing our seeds. We're going to do a very quick ritual. All you have to do is set the intention for one. Thank you, Impulse. Thank you, Miss Painter. Not only what is it that you want to know, but also, especially in time for the year of the dragon, what is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to step into? What is it that you're ready to believe? I want you to not hold yourself back on what you think is possible. Okay. You're going to sow the seeds towards this intention, but whether you consciously do this or not, moving forward over the first 30 degrees of this transit, you will be unfolded the next steps per usual. So we're going to plant the seeds, and then 90 degrees in the earth sign of Taurus, those seeds are going to grow through the ground. But guess what's in Taurus? Jupiter and Uranus. So when those seeds grow through the ground, unlike any other 90-degree transit we've had this year, it's going to be like a magic beanstalk. So the next week is the most important week of this transit. The next week, the moon is going through Saturn, Neptune, Chiron, North Node, Jupiter, and Uranus. Okay. So I just want to make sure we're very clear. Shout out to those of you born the year of the dragon. This is, I'm year of the horse. For those of you who are interested, metal horse. It's your favorite horseman of the apocalypse here in the flesh. I don't think people know that. But other than that, the beautiful thing about Aquarius is that it takes the ego of Aries and it disperses it through a collective, so that no one man thinks that they're better than other people. And like a puzzle piece, we create a puzzle together. This is why now Aries connection with Aquarius, your identity first house with your friends of the 11th house, whoever you keep around your circle is who you become. They influence your 12th house beliefs and habits. Boom. Okay. So I really, 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 really would love for you to open up to concepts that officially from this point on will surpass everything postmodern, materialist, reductionist, empiricist science has failed to kind of unveil to you, making a mockery of so much themes while gaslighting you to believe that you have no potential outside of your physical body. Other than that, you're getting ready to see a full turnaround of so much status quo concepts that, things that weren't cool are cool now. Things that were super cool back then are not cool anymore. Celebrity culture, the death of celebrity culture is getting ready to impact from this year to next year. And that's what brings me to Pisces. Everything that is going to end, that is meant to end, will end during this Saturn Pisces transit. And it's not just coming out of nowhere. A lot of this was built through previous cycles. Once again, it's a huge honor to serve you. Like, it is, whether there's one person here or 1,000 people here, I feel in my purpose. Thank you. All right. So my North Node is 8 degrees Aqua. So this new moon is very special to me. But other than that, I think a major important component of this is Pisces. Pisces is getting ready to change the game in a way that it's never been changed before. because the last time we had Neptune with Saturn in Pisces was probably during the 1800s, guys. The 1800s. There's so much that's getting ready to shift so powerfully. Okay, so powerfully. And you have yourself to thank for that. I'm not sure. Oh, in the bass drop? I'm not sure what bass drop is, but I might have to look that up. Okay. And the first thing I want to talk about this transit is the activation. The activation is going to influence. Yeah, somebody sent me this shirt. Thank you, Jenny D. It's going to influence the strength. Good to know. Good to know. I might have to show that. It's going to influence the strength and quality of your intention. And once we step into Pisces season, the rest of Aquarius season versus just the beginning of Pisces season, night and day. All right. So I want you to see that the rest of this Aqua season, just like all of Aqua season, is preparing you for Pisces season. We're going to experience things as a collective in Pisces season that no one has seen ever, because the last time this was here was the 1800s. Learning about it in history, all right? Learning about it in history versus experiencing it yourself, two different things. So just be mindful of that. Everything that you have to know to make it through this portal will be unfolded to you. So you have to pay attention. The way you do this is to focus on your intention. So for the next 2 weeks, all you have to do is take an intention over the next week and integrate it. All right. Let me see if I have those links below. I think I should have some No, I didn't put them in there. So I'm going to put the law of assumption videos down below. Oh, I do have them. I have the law of assumption videos down below. No action needed in law of assumption for any of you who want insight on how to stay in the state of the end result. And to make this simplified for you, these are tools and resources that will ensure you manifest your intention, whether you use it or not. Okay. But, you know, it will definitely help. So with that being said, let's talk about the activation. The activation is going to harness this initiation of this supernatural energy and knowledge. Right now it's 22 degrees. We want to look at how the new moon is squaring what? Uranus. So the most important part about this new moon is that it's making a 270 degree angle, really 271, to Uranus in Taurus. We are starting this cycle, completing the innovation of our unique energy. Okay, the uniqueness of your vibration compared to others. Since May of 2023, you sowed the seeds to actually harvest a stronger quality to tangibly manifest your energy. North Node, Jupiter in Aries, Uranus in Taurus, Sun in Taurus. Okay. And I think Mercury retrograde. Yes. In August, while Venus was retrograding, you integrated that. And in November, you began to harvest it. So the completion of that harvest since November is not only now, but it is also happening with the activation of this supernatural energy is simultaneously the completion of the harvest. This is what's going to make this pop. That's what, if it was just the new moon in Aquarius, it would be a very powerful supernatural awakening of energy. But the square to Jupiter and Uranus is why now the 90-degree square is I'm harnessing more energy than I'm used to. You need to ground it. Squares create pressure so that we can adjust due to the pressure. Certain people think that squares are automatically bad. That is amateur astrology. Oppositions, squares, they're better than trines and conjunctions. Trines flow smoother. I'm going to say they're better or worse, but like squares usually work out better than trines and sextiles because they force a change. It adjusts so that they can align. A square like Aquarius and Taurus is making sure we're not producing too much electricity so we don't short circuit the appliance. So now we need to ground any excess. And this is going to help you ground your unique eccentricities so that you can still express yourself, okay, in a very extraordinary way while still being grounded in who you really are. Okay. Squares and oppositions are only scary if you do not handle them. That's why they turn bad, because, you know, Aries might want to move in this direction individually, but Cancer is now having to care about other people. So how do I still be myself while caring about other people? Like in opposition, how can I compromise my desire in Aries versus what other people want? Agreements. So this is where, you know what I'm saying? Any book recommendations on aspects? None at the moment. I'm currently making Astro 104, which is an aspect course. I finished 101, gonna release that soon. But as far as any books, I can recommend Astrology Realized by Nadia Shah, and then I highly recommend Introduction to Astropsychology by Glenn Perry. Introduction to Astropsychology by Glenn Perry and Astrology Realized by Nadia Shah. Those are amazing books to start off with for anyone who wants to, you know, initially learn this. They will set you straight. They will set you straight. All right. You can even take the Astropsychology course. I think I interviewed Nadia on this channel. It was amazing. It was extraordinary. Shout out to her. She is more than an OG. I definitely agree. Shout out to Aquarius gang. So with that being said, Glenn Perry with 2 N's. Markel, it is fire. That book is so good. Glenn Perry. One of the best books I've ever written, ever read ever. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, y'all. I hope you're excited. The beautiful thing about this is you're going to be handheld for the first week of this activation, because you are quite literally activating new supernatural abilities. The abilities come through Pisces, but this is more so the quality of your supernatural, you know, being that's going to make you more aware than ever towards this. And then since the 1800s, this is a whole upgrade. So the ritual we're going to do, right? And we're going to do a pick a card reading. Okay. I want you to set an intention. Okay. Set an intention. I want you all to, first of all, imagine we're all connected. Imagine we're in a magical room where Kanuta or Ancient Rose or Dreaming with Tess or me or you are the DJ. This is going to connect all of our minds together. Whether we're holding hands, whether we're partying, once you've made this image, I would like for you to set as many intentions as you want. Imagine if this is just a wish pot. What we're doing is a magic wish pot. So because we're all focusing our awareness on this one screen, this is taking the frequency of your attention, okay, particle wave, quantum mechanics, and you are now putting in this potluck your intention. Now, you're putting in an intention with 298 other people. That's the first step. I intend to gain clarity. I intend to transform. I intend to unlock my full power, be my best self. It could be as many as you want. So step 1 is to see us all connected. Step 2 is to make a wish or intention. Step 3 is to set the intention that everyone else's intention comes true. Now you have 300 plus people intending for your intention come true. This is foolproof. It's as simple as that. And this is how we use the power of numbers to hook ourselves up with magic. Many of you are repping from different parts of the world, bringing that energy. It's as simple as that. This is something that our ancient ancestors could not do because they did not necessarily have the ability to connect with other people outside of their own neighborhood. Talk less of town, nation, and literally around the whole world. So this is why we're able to affect magic like this that simply. It's as simple as that. Okay, so set your intention. We're going to do the pick a card reading at the end once I finish kind of explaining. and then we'll do the ritual again for anyone who has just joined. So now that you've set the intention, all you have to do for the next week is to just hold on to that intention. Every time that you don't have to know how to make it happen, you just have to decide this is what it is. I know. Aquarius is I know that this is what I'm going to manifest or create. It's as simple as that. Once we release it, full moon Virgo, you will now start to understand the real mechanics and the behavior of how this dream in Pisces, full in Virgo, will create itself before we activate the new moon Pisces. Okay. Beautiful. So we start the activation, activating the first 30 degrees of this new moon. Okay. And that's what brings us to tomorrow, where the moon goes into Pisces on Saturn. This is a 28-day cycle every month where the moon sows its seeds with karma. In Aquarius last year, this was helping us understand the totality of knowledge. In Pisces, every 28 days until 2025, once this goes into Aries, in 2026, after it retrogrades out of Pisces, you are coming into the totality of the belief. You're understanding the totality of the experience in and outside reality. That's why people born with moon in Pisces feel all the vibrations around them. They're tapped into a divine perspective that is metaphysical. So you're coming into a total understanding of the metaphysical and how that adjusts your perception. This is very important now that Saturn is direct, because this is also enabling you to understand the integrity of your beliefs. So once it squares in Gemini, we integrate that, we harvest it in Virgo, and then we can see the higher meaning in the completion in Sag, do it all over again, 28 days. Boom, 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 boom. And the same applies to Neptune. The same applies to Neptune, where we're going to understand the supernatural metaphysical dynamics of our imagination and how much more over a 28-day cycle relative to the sun's position we can imagine, develop our imagination so that we can transcend our literal beliefs. 2012 to 2025. Okay. So this is very important because the first part of this, while it's still within 0 to 30 degrees, we've activated the energy, and that energy is producing a magical effect. Saturn is tying in the tangible elements of an intangible energy, and it's going to help you understand how your perspective and belief is shifting relative to this new activation of knowledge, because you've activated new energy, what's going to produce a collective effect. Beautiful. Once we now step into that Taurus signature and we come into 22 degrees Aqua with 22 degrees Pisces, we will effectively activate the Taurus signature of activation. Activation is 0 to 90 degrees. So the first part is having us understand the knowledge and the initial effect of what we are experiencing about what we know. Saturn is what's going to make these synchronistic experiences on point instead of just diffuse pre-March of 2023. Now it's a lot more constructive. And once we step into 22 degrees, we are officially manifesting the magic and divine experience of this intention, of this new moon. This is where our belief about what's possible is going to actively change, because we are experiencing the supernatural energy we've activated through our own experiences. And that's going to change what we didn't believe was possible before into, okay, this has to be possible because I'm creating it. And I want you to go back to Sag season. I want you to go back to Libra season, where we were on the I Told You So tour, and you were presenting receipts relative to everything that you were actively experiencing and performing. By Libra season, you are already expressing your superpowers. So we're not at the period where you're kind of still doubting. And if you are doubting, this Pisces season is going to make you a believer, my friend. Any one of you who is not a believer yet, you are going to be a believer this Pisces season. Let me tell you, everyone's going to believe in something. Some of these beliefs might be delusional as fuck, but now is not the time to doubt yourself. If there was ever a time to bet on yourself, which I really do like. A lot of what Aquarius represents are universal entities. So what happens to them kind of relays. It's like if you see them do something, it's like, okay, good. They did it before us. So like it is a huge deal, guys, that Megan Thee Stallion bet on herself. I'm not saying this as a fan of her. I'm not saying this as a hater of her. It's just factual. She bet on herself. She invested in her own signal and she went number one. Whether you like her or hate her, there is never a better time to bet on yourself than now. Even if it doesn't give you the outcome you are expecting. Do you feel me? So you're definitely, okay, more than ever going to be revealed throughout this week. Personally, exactly the process of this supernatural dynamic. This is going to apply this strength of vision towards seeing other people with this higher knowledge. If before you were seeing through 3D, now you're seeing through the knowledge of your higher mind, your higher self. Okay. And this is where a lot of this going through the moon in Pisces, because of the totality of Saturn and the transcendence of Neptune, is going to apply this very viciously. We also have to keep in mind, of course, the sextile the moon in Pisces will be making to Taurus. That Taurian grounding in advance is going to give you a bit of an anchor to feel your way through what is changing in your beliefs, to get a sneak peek of how strengthened the quality of this energy will be tangibly. All right. Mind you, this is during Super Bowl weekend. So the moon's going to be in Pisces during Super Bowl weekend. Be very careful about what you may believe. Appearances will be deceiving. Things are not at all as they seem, regardless of the moon transit. And I'm not saying even connected to the Super Bowl. This could be just period. Just what people are saying during this period. Okay. So once we step into 22 degrees Pisces, you will begin actively manifesting the understanding of the magic Pisces of this celestial vibration. That's going to lead us to moon in Aries. The moon in Aries portion will be taking this manifestation of the magic. You are manifesting the magic of the energy. All right. You are manifesting the experience of this energy. And once this experience changes your perception, you move into that direction cardinally in Aries. And this is where you're going to understand who you are relative to this higher knowledge. When the moon was in Libra and Capricorn, you understood how to balance this knowledge with other people. Now you're going to develop an attitude based on the philosophical understanding of how exactly epistemologically you even come into understanding this knowledge. Bars. And the moon in Aries is going to have you now understand how you integrate and tie that into who you are based on your experiences with other people. And now the third house is the house of abilities. So this is going to, relative to this Piscean awakening, direct coming into the 60-degree angle, the raw abilities. And look where this is next to the nodes. So by the time the moon is 24 degrees Aquarius, we are going to enact 60 degrees to 90 degrees. If 30 to 60 is the manifestation, 60 to 90 is now opening the doorway to take that manifestation and through cardinal Aries, direct it, move in that direction, empower the strength of the energy, empower the magic that manifested the energy. All right. And the proximity to the nodes and Chiron will also align healing modalities. So everyone in a way is going to take these powers and align their own new healing abilities. For some of you, that's smack you in the face no jutsu. Some of you are so powerful, you can smack someone in the face and they'll literally just be like, I was wrong. I don't know why. Thank you for slapping me. Others of you, you can hug them, give them a small smack, like, why'd you do that? Let me give you a hug. So like, it is what it is. It's going to be raw. It doesn't have to be violent. And if you smack somebody with love in your heart, it's not violence. It's love. No, it really is love. Anyway, other than I'm not really a smacker or a puncher, but like for those of you who are, you feel me? Like this is your time to shine. And you know, regardless of how it is you activate these abilities, the 60 degree to 90 degrees is the third and final stage of activation. This is going to activate potently. It's going to help you understand the power, the individual power in connection to this collective vibration. Another thing we want to keep in mind is that once the moon is in Aries, Mars that rules Aries goes over Pluto. We need to talk about this for a couple of reasons. When Mercury went over Pluto a couple days ago, y'all felt it. Your brains were online. You started to process this so much more intensely. You started to come and be so much more clear about knowing where you're directing this focus. Once Mars goes there, provided we don't plunge into some crazy wars, because Mars on the Pluto, the last time we had Mars on Pluto was in Capricorn. So this is the first time we're having, and this is very important. The Mars-Pluto cycle is very ridiculous because Mars takes 2 years to go through the zodiac. So the apocalypse cycle with the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, Saturn of death, Pluto of pestilence, Jupiter in its fall of course, famine, and Mars, god of war. That started 2020, pandemic. Then, of course, it came back around 2022, Ukraine war. Then, of course, now it's coming back around 2024, but in Aquarius. This is an extreme escalation of every conflict that has started since 2020 and before 2020. Okay, so you're going to feel this, my friend. As soon as the moon goes into Taurus and squares this, it's going to align your brain with the action. You're going to feel a lot of energy to act off on, and you're going to be online of knowing what to do. For so those of you who don't know what to do yet, once Mars goes into Aquarius, I'll talk about that in the transit talk. You'll be online with that more than ever. But what's also important is the transition into this integration. By the time the moon now goes on Uranus and we are concluding this 60 to 90 degree angle, Jupiter is expanding the natural quality of how tangibly you could take this activation of energy and manifest it. The quality with which you feel your own energy is going to be considerably strengthened because you awakened the force. Okay, it's not the first time, but for the purpose of this analogy, okay. And so by the time, okay, we come into that 90 degree angle, I want to show this to you guys proper, 26 to 26, or really 27 to 27. This is getting us ready for Pisces season through Gemini, all right? And the thing is, this 90 degree angle is so important. First of all, Venus that rules Taurus is going to get ready to go into Aquarius, while Mars that ruled Aries went in when the moon was in Aries. So this is how synchronized the sky is. Like it ain't no coincidences. This is fire. All right. The purpose of this is now grounding the appliance. So you are understanding the natural individual quality of the supernatural collective energy you awakened and activated. This is going to begin to integrate from 90 to 180 degrees. So the activation is going to draw us to the 16th, 15th of February. By this period, you have activated this new supernatural energy, the force, at this next level. Okay. And on top of that, Now the integration is going to take the activation of this energy, and it's going to have you master very fluidly how to integrate this socially with other people. However, we are going to see the sun shift signs. So that grounding is going to give you a footing to land your spaceship, but the moon in Gemini transit, similar to Capricorn season, is going to end just like it started. And similar to Cap, which started and ended with moon in Taurus, Aquarius season is starting and ending with moon in Gemini. Why is that significant? We started 0 degrees sun in Aqua, 0 degrees moon in Gemini, and we're ending 29 degrees sun in Aquarius, 29 degrees moon in Gemini. So you started this transit with an initial thought process, an initial idea about the knowledge you're awakening. And now you're ending this season with the complete final conclusion of this knowledge and fully understanding the truth of it. And this is going to be the intellectual programming needed to step you into a non-linear perspective that you need the knowledge to guide through, because now everything is out of bounds. It's not like Virgo where this is that and this is this and this equals it. Pisces colors outside the lines, baby. Okay. So it's all right. Jamie Roy, thank you. Is it Phantom Menace? There's the original trilogy, and then there's the first episode of the prequel trilogy where he was scouted by, I think, his Obi-Wan, and he was racing in the races as a kid. That's the only Star Wars movie I've ever seen. The first episode of the prequel trilogy. And apparently people hated it. I was a kid when I watched it. It was all right. I think I appreciated it because I was a kid and I never seen the original trilogy. That was my first Star Wars. So it is what it is. But other than that, everything up until this point, okay, that's Phantom Menace. Good to know. Good to know. Honestly, I'll keep that in mind. If you really feel I should watch the rest of it, I got you. So that's crazy. So personally, everything up until this point is going to prepare you for the portal we're moving to. By this point, you have a full, true understanding of all the knowledge that you have compiled. Okay. And on top of that, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and the Sun and Pluto are all partying in Aquarius. Once the Sun goes into Pisces, the Moon will be in Cancer. So this is going to fill the vessel of your soul with the sincere psychic understanding of your awareness of the metaphysical. You're going to start to perceive things you didn't even know was fucking there. And because you've downloaded the higher knowledge through Aquarius season, this Pisces season is going to have you look at everything you've ever seen with completely new eyes. Some of you, you're already celestial. For those of you who are Aquarius, Pisces, this is just going to confirm everything you always knew, but was told you were crazy or delusional for believing. Now you see other people, the same people calling you crazy, making the same realizations. Like they made it up. Like they didn't call you delusional, which is going to be crazy. But other than that, this is very, 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 very crucial, as this is going to set up of course the 150-degree angle happened in Gemini. Cancer is intercepted here. So this is going to set up now the 100 and okay, no, that's 150. The 120-degree angle was in Gemini. Cancer got intercepted. This is going to set up the 150-degree angle to take us to the full moon. This is a very important transit. Leo and Pisces together are like Disney. So you are understanding the courageous, passionate quality of energy necessary to integrate your imagination. This is all preparing you guys for the first Sun Saturn Cazimi while Neptune is in Pisces and over, well, since the 1800s. And then the last time we had a Sun Saturn Cazimi was in the 90s, guys. 95 was our last Sun Saturn Cazimi. This is huge. So once you start to come into the moon in Leo, this is what's going to start to put together everything you're activating now. You're going to now understand how you can create the behavior of the passion to sustain this imagination. So you activated the knowledge. That's going to shift your awareness to now use that knowledge to perceive the unseen and understand in very courageous, passionate fashion through Leo from Cancer that, you know, gave you greater psychic depth. How, keyword, how all of this will prepare to make sense before one of the most important full moons that we will ever have in Virgo. The Virgo full moon is going to prepare you for the Pisces Cazimi. Okay. The Virgo full moon is going to prepare you for the Sun Saturn Cazimi. Okay. And it very much so is going to be like magic school. Clash is Ascension. Gemini season of the past 2 years was like an intro magic school. This is going to be like magic college. If Gemini was like elementary magic school, this is the big leagues where you're on an internship. So like you're having to learn on the job with people. Now, here's the thing. The moon in Virgo, full moon, is going to enact the harvest of this new moon transit. And it's also officially through the Cazimi going to activate the beginning of the underworld. And this is where you will start to unveil and unlock so many dynamics. More than ever, you're going to be talking to people and seeing the cursed spirits or demons on their shoulder that they're not even aware is affecting their mood. Or you're going to meet agents who knowingly sold their soul through Faustian bargains to certain devilish or cursed beings, and how they're being used to take you off your path. And this is going to elevate the quality of battles. Remember, new levels, new devils. For those of you who've been seeing it, you're intensifying the quality of how well you know what you're seeing. But the most important part about this is that, similar to Jujutsu Kaisen, unlike before where you were just an observer, or and some of you are not just observers, but some of you been with the shits. But like, unlike before where many of you were shown these things to learn, you are now playing an active role towards dealing with these dynamics. And this is going to really, 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 really up the level and the game of coming into how amazing you have developed. So that full moon in Virgo is going to harvest that cycle to prepare us to activate this new dream, this new change of belief collectively, and bring in this official new moon cycle, ending the world as you know it. I promise you. As sure as those in the 1700s when Pluto was in Aquarius and the French Revolution was beheading all these monarchs, that was the end of their world as they knew it. They did not realize it would lead to the actual constitutional democracy or the democracy of France. Before, it used to be led by a king and queen. So we're in the revolution energy. We're in the period, and this is fully bringing us into the portal. Every mutable sign season is a portal, but the biggest portal is always Pisces. It's the collective portal. That anyway, I'm gonna pull a card for Pisces season. We're gonna redo the ritual, and we'll end with a pick a card reading. Shout out to my younger sister who got me this Neuro Tarot deck. I want to get the Pisces card. Fertility and convergence. So let's see. This is the card I originally pulled. Pituitary, fertility. This is the Empress. So the underlying theme is a full-on harvest of abundance. Hanging like an overripe fruit, signals from this gland are carried to the farthest shores of the body, invoking heat, hunger, and desire. So this will definitely tap you into your sense of beauty, but I just see this as everything you've been working on flourishing during this period. And of course, the main card is convergence. This is Pluto. This is awakening. Like a butterfly needs both wings to fly freely, we need both sides of the brain. The corpus callosum interfaces the two cerebral hemispheres. And the reason why this is very important too is Gemini is like the word of God, but Aquarius is the mind of God. This is, and the mind of God is all knowing. It's omniscient. So the omniscient are a whole library of consciousnesses who, relative to all of them, have all the knowledge that exists, all different brain cells of God, right? So with that being said, a huge quality of the mind, what the mind is, its relationship to consciousness through all of us is awakening in ways that we're all going to put those puzzle pieces together relative to our previous experiences. And the dark forces who try to invalidate you, gaslight you, and make you feel like you're not important. No one can make you feel anything, but influence you to feel like you're not important directly or indirectly. They're facing their goddamn judgment. You're facing your judgment as well. Some of you are going to be exposed for actually being good people. Some of you have been trying to hide the fact that you are actually good people. What's going to be exposed? You are actually helping this person, that person. You wanted nothing in return for it. Well, you gain something. That's karma. It's karma, dharma, karma. So with that being said, this is going to really clear up a lot of vagueness around higher forces you are connecting with. And it's like getting to know them. Aquarius, I know, it's getting to know them personally. All right. And other than that, let's do the ritual again. Some of you have just joined. If you would like to join this potluck, we are setting in a magical potluck. You're going to set an intention. And then once we leave the broadcast, because of the quality of this, you're instantly going to see results of this coming into the next 2 weeks where we'll begin to harvest. Your mission, should you choose to accept, is to take this intention with you and to carry it for the next 2 weeks until the moon is in Virgo. By the time the moon is in Virgo, you will experience this rapidly coming together. And if you want tools on how to maintain that intention, I have law of assumption videos down below. You will see immediately results with this because we're in the wish energy, the Aqua Pisces energy. So during this period, I mean, it's not relative to period, but you will notice, you know, especially with 350 plus people intending for your wish to come true. So first step is to imagine, we're going to connect the Pisces channel. Imagine, use the astral realm of imagination. Imagine yourself in the room with everyone else, whether in a party room or we're holding hands. Step one. Step two, make as much wishes as you want. Set as many intentions as you want. Okay. I set the intention, for example, I set the intention to unlock my full power. I said that. I was like, I want to unlock my full power. And I want to know how I want exercises that I can practice. In less than an hour, I hit up Elisha Eternal, just sending him a meme, and he sends me a book that literally led me on the path of what I intended. And it's not just me this is happening to. This is how everything you intend, somebody else in your soul group is going to fulfill. We are all we got and all we need. We are the body of God. So just be very mindful of that. Okay. Ask your future DJ self to give you the method to succeed. It is always talking to you. But what if you knew what it was saying? Welcome to this new era. Like clearly, like without doubt. So see all us connected. Part one, part two, set your intention. And the most important part three, set the intention that everyone else's intention comes true to the highest good of all. Okay. And yeah, that's it. That's the ritual. Because this is Aquarius, you're going to see instant results. And you have 347 plus other people intending for your intention to come true. So everything you want, your only mission is to hold on to that intention and release it in 2 weeks during our full moon ceremony. Okay. But other than that, let us now get into the pick a card reading. The underlying theme we have here, I can't make this up, is the Fool, Uranus. So this is a new era. You are the underlying theme here is everything that you have kind of learned up until this point, you could pretty much throw in the trash. Like you're getting ready to move forward on a brand new adventure. Most of you have not accepted yet that this is a reset point, that a lot of what you were going through was to prepare you to step through this new direction. The Fool only has a small knapsack with him. That's it. The Fool isn't bringing huge luggage. It's just everything they've learned in the previous cycle getting ready to move forward. It's Ash Ketchum at the beginning of a new Pokemon journey. He only brings Pikachu. He doesn't bring all the other Pokemon that he caught. He takes Pikachu and then he goes to a new region to catch new Pokemon, do the whole journey all over again. So some of you, all of you, you're getting ready to embrace themes that will require an open mind. This is the awakening of the force within you that opens up a new world of possibility and potentiality. So we're going to do 4 piles. And the pick a card reading is going to be the nature of where the force is taking you. What are you awakening with the force? Okay. We'll do an outcome lesson and what is the quality of the force for you? What are you awakening with the force? What are you bringing with you on this journey? So we have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let us begin with pile 1. Word. That's what's up. Straight like that, boy. Let's go. All right. Pile 1. What are you awakening with the force? The central energy you may be working with. Of course, there's the pile you pick. There's the pile that resonates with you. All right. We have the judgment card, baby. So we literally have the awakening card. You are awakening your true life's purpose. If you pick pile 1, maybe you know what it is you're meant to do, but more than ever, you are going to fully understand at a core level why you are here on this earth. And this is going to allow you to awaken other people to what they're meant to do. Plus, I'm getting exorcist vibes. This is one of the best demon slayers in the show. So some of you are really like that. The lesson that's going to be unveiled for you to kind of grow through, we have is justice. So yeah, some of you might be heroes and officers of the law. This is giving me superhero vibes. You guys are going to learn how to take your awakened power and you're going to learn what justice really is. You're going to learn that just because you have power doesn't mean that you're able to usurp your will over others. And I feel like the lesson with the justice card is you're going to learn how to protect other people's rights while also enforcing your own. So in understanding your true life's purpose, this is also going to help you be on the same page with certain people and to rectify things that maybe have not been and also been fair. This is also going to make you aware of what may have not been fair for you or others, and you're going to really address that and handle that. Okay, so this is already powerful. Judgment and justice. First comes judgment, then comes justice. Screw it. Until then, I'm still balling on a budget. So we do have the world. The outcome for you is the world, y'all. So pile 1 is solid. This journey of awakening to your purpose is going to lead to completion, fulfillment, and total power. Total power. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The world card is a huge culmination. Appreciate you, Ton of Vision. A huge culmination of everything you've gone through and the lessons you've learned. So pile 1, this is a really significant journey that you're bringing into graduation and conclusion. And this is definitely putting you more than ever in a position to just really create balance. I don't even say a new sense of balance, but I feel like with justice, this is you kind of becoming an officer of the law and protecting those who have been taken advantage of, regardless of what that kind of looks like. Pile 1 definitely does sound like an old soul for sure. So next we're going to do pile 2. Oh, anyway, pile 2. What energy are you awakening? We have the Emperor. Okay, so if pile 1 is awakening their higher purpose, pile 2, you're a fucking boss. You are awakening your authority. This is going to awaken, whether you're a man or a woman, the masculine power within you to enforce and hold your own. All right, Catherine, thank you very much. Very, very much. Much appreciated. And this is putting you more than ever in a position to hold shit down. This is cool for those of you who've been wanting to get aspects of your life together. You're going to make that completely more than a reality. But now with this level of authority, you're able to lead others who require your guidance and structure. This will express itself in you becoming more disciplined with your space and time. And this is a power too. You are awakening the power to command with your authority. The universe will obey your command and respect your authority. Your authority. Okay, it's bringing a fierceness to your ability to command with your energy and to have the souls of just inanimate and animate objects respond to your command. All right. It's not like a manipulative, I'm controlling you. It is a command-based authority. All right. Where based on the integrity of your authority and you walking your talk, it strengthens this as well. This is beautiful. The lesson that you're coming to learn is the lovers. So this doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. You having that stability and authority with the Emperor will hold down the choice for you to engage creatively. You're going to learn a lot of what you're truly passionate about and love. And for some of you, you're going to know who your soulmate is. This, for some of you, is romantic. So this is going to, now that you've established and put your life together, this is going to open up now more what might have been blocked for you in love. Now that you have this on lock, it's going to open up more. And the outcome we have here is the Tower card. So the Tower card is going to bring this instant sense of enlightenment. It's going to, through you, expose everything that is not founded in truth. Please understand, many of you are this Tower. The Tower card could be an unexpected pregnancy, though, for some of you who get too frisky with the lovers. But I don't necessarily feel like in any way it's going to be anything to worry about. It's not going to be like a bad thing. Someone did call it Star Judgment and Tower. That's what's up. So yeah, it's definitely very, very cool. The Tower card is just going to be this instant set of enlightenment that kind of really more so unveils the next step. It's going to unveil who might be trying to deceive you. It might unveil what needs to be unveiled. It's a cool thing with the Tower. It's going to, anything that's not in a proper foundation, boom, unexpected influence completely like reveals, oh, this is why that happened, because this has a foundation. But it, it could also be an unexpected lottery win. Something to keep in mind. The thing that's interesting is they're twins, and this is also a twin card. So something to keep in mind. I feel like if you pick pile 2, you're going to be more clear on who you are, and that's going to instantly bring into fruition relevant connections, platonic and romantic. Whew. All right. So next we have pile tree. Tree. the energy you are awakening. That is weird. If you say it like that, I feel you. We do have the Hierophant. So pile 3, you are awakening the organizational quality to be a leader. I saw a video the other day about hip hop's influence, or the Blood Gang's influence on hip hop. And then there was another video about for Crips, right? And there was this older gentleman as a part of that gang who was wearing all red. And he walked into a room and I was like, that's the Hierophant, a leader of an organization that influences the hierarchy of other members in that gang or organization. So you're awakening the quality to give people the keys of knowledge. The Hierophant is very versed in the spiritual knowledge of life. It's not just base physical knowledge. They tie in the subconscious and the metaphysical with the physical. They got the keys. These are for my teachers, my gurus, my organization builders, my popes, all of you who are out here to guide and lead people with your wisdom. You, if you pick pile 3, you're meant to teach something. And this doesn't have to be strict to teaching. This could be a gang organization where like you're meant to be a leader of a gang. Like you're meant to, and I don't mean in a way that it's been bastardized. There are hierarchy, there are principles that you help other people learn how to become their own selves through by leading by example. Very, 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 very powerful. Okay, very, very, very powerful. So the lesson that you are going to learn through this is the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to realize that when you are aligned with your destiny and purpose, everything goes your way. This is a lottery win. This is leveling up. This is expansion. This is quite lit. And I feel like some of you making the decision to move there, you're not expecting things to just expand for you. It's like you start a school and then automatically, because you started that school, the state gives you a $500,000 grant, and you weren't expecting it. You know what I mean? Thank you, Ruby. So this definitely puts you in a position to realistically not only come into this sense of expansion, but to get ready to expand your boundaries and everything you think is possible. All right. There's a lot of luck associated by this. And it's once again putting you in a very powerful position that will really open up so much excitement. And you're going to feel like so much more is possible. And Shivanga, welcome to the membership. Thank you, Ruby, for gifting it. Very amazing. Okay. And yay. The outcome we have for you, pile 3, is the Moon card. So the Moon card as an outcome is you're going to walk your own path. You may already be doing this, but now with the organizational structure of the Hierophant and the expansion, if you pick pile 3, many of you have beliefs and philosophies that go against conventional norm in society. You're not meant to be doing the things that other people do. And you're going to create a self-sustainable ability to kind of live your own dream outside of what everyone else is. If you pile 3, you think people are sheep. I'm gonna be honest. Like you deal with sheep, you see people just deluded, kind of just following, you know what I'm saying, this path, and you've always felt that you're meant to. You also have very powerful psychic abilities that you can see through dreams and illusions. You help people interpret their dreams. So this is all going to be a part of what you teach, but it's so very important because you're not just out there saying, "Oh, you guys are sheep." You're doing the work. You're saying people are sheep because you put yourself out there to help these people, and they didn't want to take the advice. It's not like you're giving people unsolicited advice, but like you cast pearls to them and they were swine. They didn't see the value of these pearls. So it's like, wow, like it's not like you're out there pointing the finger at people. You're with these people. You have real experience. So instead of just calling people sheep, you're creating the structure where you're not bound by this. This is very powerful, Power 3. Like, for those of you who are like, oh, I don't want to have to deal with mainstream, I'm just going to build a farm. You not only build a farm, but you're the Hierophant community leader that literally guides people on how to work with this collective farming instrument. Like, you're creating a haven for yourself and other people who want to make that decision. It's very, 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 very powerful. Very, very, very beautiful. So finally, we have Pile 4. All right. So, Malloy, appreciate you very much. Okay. Shout out to those of you who pick Pile 3. All right. For Pile 4, I like that Dreaming with Test. I love that. For Pile 4, the energy you're awakening is the Hangman. You are awakening a complete. There's 2 awakening cards. There's Judgment, and then there's the Hangman. So you're coming into a complete transformation of your personality. Okay. Appreciate you, bro. You're awakening surrender. You picked Pile 4 if you keep getting in your own way. You picked Pile 4 if you feel like there's anything you have to do. For those of you who pick Pile 4, you keep on feeling like there's something I have to do. There's something I have to do. You're feeling this gnaw. You're feeling this edge of something that you can do, but you're not sure how to do. The thing you have to do is nothing. You pick Pile 4 if you're being isolated, if you feel like maybe there's nothing that is even occurring and the universe is literally self-sabotaging your efforts, so you stay the fuck put. You did it all right. There's nothing for you to do. You need to surrender. If you pick Pile 4, your entire perspective of events is getting ready to completely change, like a chrysalis who becomes the butterfly, because after the Hangman is death, transformation. So it's not even that you're on the verge of transformation. You are completely awakening. And it's hard for some of you to accept because you're in a culture that's like, you have to do something. You have to do something. You're not supposed to do shit. What haven't you done already? What haven't you done? So this is going like you're higher. What you're feeling is your evolution. You're feeling the part of you yet that you haven't fully integrated. And that's what's happening. The Hangman is here to kind of solidify this. So there's a facet of you that will never exist again. It's not really just like, if it was death, I would say you've transformed. The Hangman is enabling you to surrender so that you see, oh, wow, so much that I felt I had to do, I don't even have to do because it's done for me. This is going to completely change your perspective around certain events that you went in looking a certain way. And this is going to help you release so powerfully. This is a Neptune card. So it's very important because many of you may not be conscious of the fact that your need to feel like you have to do something isn't coming from you. It's you unconsciously picking up on other people looking at you from the inside. If you picked Pile 4, some of you may be wondering, where is my success? Like, you know that you're worth what it is you've worked for, but you may have been seeing other people blow up in front of you. You may be seeing a lot of people come into success. Other people are looking at you like, what do you have to show for it? God has a plan for you, Pile 4. God had to put you set because you worked too hard. You would have rushed. Like, if you picked Pile 4, you would have rushed at an opportunity that would have given you success, and you might have gone through something worse. God had to be like, nope, getting that out the way, and you're about to change. You might have jumped into a relationship that would have fucking sucked, and now you're gonna realize, oh, that's why I wasn't meant to do. Oh, like, your higher self is playing on 5D chess. They know how you are, so they literally have to manipulate stuff around you so that you don't move too fast. And this is not only helping you surrender It's helping you tap into the part of yourself that you can trust implicitly. So instead of trying to be like, I got to do this, I got to do this, you truly tap in with yourself, which is so beautiful. And the lesson you're learning through this is to listen to your intuition. So if you pick pile 4, you have a powerful intuition, but like the quality of your intuition has been mid. And the reason why that's important is your mid is more potent than some people's max potential. Your intuition up until this point has been like a hose that's been like clustered. So like water's coming out, but it's not coming out at full stream. So the hangman is going to allow the hose to untangle itself. Now your intuition is at full stream. Pile 4, you're going to recognize that you are so intuitive, you gaslighted your own self. Some of you are so intuitive, the intuition looks like a troll. If you pick pile 4, you troll yourself with your own intuition. You're so intuitively powerful, it was hard for you to accept a lot of your intuition. And that's why you're surrendering to yourself outside of what a lot of people feel from the outside looking in is what it is. And like, you're going to learn that, yeah, people are psychic, but they're not as psychic as you. All right. There's pile 3 who got the moon. They're going into a psychic journey. You're going to understand how to use your intuition as more as a tool. The revelations are going to be a lot less confusing because now you've surrendered. The thing with pile 4 is to also surrender a lot to what doesn't belong with you. Okay, so that's crazy. Pile 4, you're going to realize that a lot of what you've been intuiting was more than the truth. It's just some of you, pile 4, some of you have been having crazy intuitions that sound retarded to even believe in. You're going to find out what's true. And the outcome that we have is the Hermit. That's crazy. So the Hermit here is y'all on your shit. This is you like mastering all your abilities. And I love this. I love this. You're surrendering. You're listening to your intuition. That becomes your internal guidance and light. The Hermit card means that they can drop you. If you pick pile 4, you can literally be dropped in the middle of the desert, and you're going to be able to use your expertise and intuition to not only get you out that desert, but to completely be able to live anywhere. Like you're coming into you're surrendering to a full maturation of your own expertise. And I think this is very beautiful because similar to pile 3, who is not meant to necessarily do what everyone else is meant to do, pile 4, you're going to very magically come into a specialization of a technique that only you can do. And the thing about this intuitively being led is people are not going to know why it is you know what it is you know or how it is you're doing what you're doing, but you can completely do it over and over. Okay. So Nikki, I feel you. I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to y'all because I've been always also, it's been a struggle for me to surrender to. But, you know, it's all part of the lesson. That's the pick a card reading, guys. This was very, very amazing. As soon as we end this broadcast, you are going to see an instant activation of your intention. Once again, carry it out over the next 2 weeks. And if you would like resources, you can click the description box below. Okay. You guys stay blessed as always. Words can't describe how much I value each and every single one of you. Finances have not been the best as of late. They haven't been bad. They've been carrying me forward, but as soon as I'm able to, the first thing I'm gonna do, should I get a whole bunch of money, is to invest it back in you guys. I'm now, you guys help me see what I'm meant to do. So like my goal is to just create centers with which we can, you know, completely meet pool resources, network, and just build community, creating affordable retreats, flying people out if I have to. Please subscribe to this account. Apparently for some of you, it's been unsubscribing some of you. So I have no doubt coming in this next cycle, we're going to make some more money. I'm going to launch the pay-per-call very soon as well. My North Node is in Aquarius. So you know what I'm saying? Definitely, I just want to get back to you guys. I want to be in a position where I have millions of dollars, and if some of you are dealing with a $50,000 loan or tax lien, Infinity Gang, we got you. We got Christian Dixie as a part of Infinity Gang who won in Infinity and Wheel of Fortune. We got Dreaming with Tess, Queen Dom, Shivanga, Ruby, Jen. You know what I mean? So I wanna really, my Cash App is $ a peace dealer. I really just want to be in a position to realistically, you know, kind of open up this ability. Astrology course is coming soon, to just be in a position to serve you guys, just be in a position to provide whatever I can. I'm grateful I've been able to do this online, but you know, just know the next stage is physically in person, and we gonna build this community. We gonna build Infinity Gang. So you guys stay blessed as always, and until next time.